Mrs. Fun. Even though sometimes she looks so silly. Are you in a very playful mood today, hey? Right, good morning everyone. Today I'm going to be taking Echo and Naiobi out for an enrichment walk. Hello my girl. Oh, where's your sister? It is also a part of the mini-series Meet the Characters, and Echo and Naiobi are two of the oldest lionesses that we have here at the sanctuary. Recently in September they both turned 19 years of age. They are sisters, and they really do enjoy these walks. Oh, wow. Okay, that is super odd. Super odd because Echo isn't here with her. So I'm going to just go and have a quick look-see. I'm going to let Naobi go out because she's going to hang around here, and then I'm going to go and look to see where Echo is. Okay. Okay, off you go. Yeah, so one thing that I must say is a bit unnerving is when things like this happen and you walk into the area and you are dealing with very old animals and you don't know what to find. So 19-year-old lionesses, that's old, and it wouldn't be a massive surprise if I came in here one day and I found a body. So I'm hoping that that's not, there she is. So it's not the case today. She's just not coming up. Don't know why. Let's see. Kip, 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 kip. Let's go. Come, let's go. Very interesting behavior from Echo, because Echo and Naobi are as thick as thieves. They're always together. So for her to be down there doesn't look like there's anything wrong with her, but for her not to want to come walking is really something, and maybe she's just not feeling well. But yeah, let's get her up here, and then let's give her a thorough check up. Naobi, on the other hand, is raring to go. Look at that lion. Happy, happy, happy. Hello, my sweetie. Look at you. Look at you. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, 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 oh. And I just, seeing that behavior of Naobi just reminds me so much of when she was a cub, because that is exactly the kind of thing she used to do. And it's so lovely to see that she hasn't lost that fun streak. Naobi's always been that kind of lioness, always keen to go on an adventure. Say hello, hello. Oh, wait, that's my camera. Don't do that. Come here, come here. Naobi, yeah. Oh, oh, oh. Full of beans. Full of beans. Yeah, Echo still hasn't come up. Oh, near man. Oh, here she comes. Yo, she's really been slow today. Let's see. Maybe she doesn't want to come on a walk. She doesn't want to come. That's also good. Nothing forces them to do these walks. These walks are voluntary, and they are enjoyable, meant to be. So if it's a stress, no need for her to come. Naobi waits patiently. Very good on you, Naobi. Hello, my sweetie. Yeah. Hello, Miss Muffet. Hello. Oh, you want to come walking? Hey? You want to come walking? Okay, so it doesn't look like there's anything gravely wrong with Echo. I think maybe it's just a slow start to the day. No problema. Let's move. Let's move. Come, X. How are you feeling? Eh? How are you feeling? Yeah, let's go. Just having a good survey of the area. Okay, so where Naobi is more of the bouncy Tigger type cat, despite her impediment, which is obviously the lack of one of her eyes, which I'll get to in a minute. But she's always been the more boisterous, more curious, fun-loving, outgoing of the two. And Echo's been a little bit more serious, at times can get quite grumpy, and more reserved. So interestingly enough, both, you know, litter mates, had the same upbringing, the same environmental factors, the same environmental stimuli. And there's one, you know, boisterous, fun-loving, outgoing cat, and the other one's reserved. Which, yeah, yet again confirms, as if we didn't know this already, that lions have personalities. So two completely different personality types. Here's Mrs. Fun. Even though sometimes she looks so silly. Okay, about 6-7 years ago, Naobi had a few health scares. She developed cataracts on both eyes, and then, as luck would have it, she developed glaucoma on the left eye. So eventually the decision was made to remove the eye because the pressure was so great. So the eye specialist, advised us to remove that eye, which was daunting because the poor cat had, you know, these cataracts as well, and the cataracts on the right eye, well, it had really covered the lens entirely. So what transpired after that is, after the surgery, Naobi was completely blind, and she had to rely on the other lions in her group to navigate. And so Ishka and Siam, and I can't really remember if Rafiki was around at the time. I think he might have passed on already, but certainly Siam and Ishka and her sister Echo would help her to navigate and get around. And she managed extremely well, guys. I was super impressed with how well she could navigate just by listening. And so, you know, wasn't really that worried that she couldn't see. You just had to let her know that it was you. So vocally, she would know who was who in the zoo, and obviously then through her smell and through touch, she would know. Right, so fortunately for Naobi, not long after she had had the surgery on the eye, I noticed one day that I did a movement, and then Naobi kind of looked, and the only way she would have been able to do that is if she could have seen the movement. And actually what I then noticed is that the cataract on her, over her eye, was starting to resorb. And I didn't know this, but yeah, I was told at a later point in time that this can happen. This can and does happen. So yeah, it did happen. Cataract got resorbed, vision came back to her right eye, and yeah, there we have Naobi in all of her glory, hallelujah, rolling around, enjoying life, but can see again, which is fantastic. What a special animal. Always had a bit of a soft spot for Naobi. I think one tends to resonate with animals who share similar personality traits to you, and I think that that's why me and Naobi get along so well, because I see a little bit of myself in her. Are you in a very playful mood today, hey? Very, very playful. So good to see, my girl. Are you happy? Some would say you're happy. I think you're happy. Hey? Yeah. Come, boy.